Alright, the Lacrima Project has some more questions for me. Why do you think that Sephiroth took Jenova's head in the Nebo reactor? I think he just took the head because that was like the fake head in front of the actual Jenova, and he was just doing it so he could see his mom. I don't think there's too much else actually in depth of that, because he just throws it. Like, he picks it up and he just throws it. So I don't think, you know, there's any... And you have to understand... the Sephiroth there isn't actually Sephiroth. That Sephiroth is Jenova. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically, and I'm doing this off of memory, so I might have parts of this wrong, but Sephiroth dies, sort of, when Cloud throws him into the life stream. Like, he falls into the life stream during the whole Midgar reactor business that Cloud doesn't remember correctly until the end of the game. So the Sephiroth that grows up in Soldier and you see in Crisis Core and all of that, that Sephiroth actually dies for all intents and purposes. He goes into the life stream and kind of assimilates into the life stream like normal dead people do. But then Jenova takes control of the Sephiroth. Well, Jenova like uses the actual Sephiroth in the crater. Or no. The Sephiroth in the crater uses Jenova to rebuild Sephiroth and basically do the deeds that Sephiroth as we know him does, like kill Eris and stuff. That's like Jenova. That's just like Jenova cells in the image of Sephiroth. That's why every time Sephiroth flies away, he drops like a Jenova arm and it becomes a Jenova boss. It's not because he's like carrying around Jenova, which is what I thought originally when I played the game. I thought he was like literally running around with Jenova in his pocket, and every time you find him, he's just like drops a piece and runs away. It's because he's actually Jenova, and that's part of him like dropping off, and then you have to fight Jenova, and then he gets away. So, man, I'm kind of low on potions. But I got cures. So yeah, that's the way that works. So that's not actually Sephiroth, it's Jenova. And, well, okay, I'm wrong, because that takes place during the flashback, so that's still Sephiroth. That's right before Sephiroth dies, sort of. So, in that case, that is Sephiroth. I guess he's just, I still think he's just taking it off so we can see the actual Jenova in the tube. So, ooh, those are terrifying. Those are Medusas. Medusas don't sound good. They sound like they're gonna stone me, and I don't like that. I'm gonna fire 3 this. Why am I so low on spells? I guess I really should have gone to an inn. Yeah, they're gonna try to turn me to stone. And they're doing it. Oh my god, that's... seriously? This isn't gonna be good. Oh, well, I lose. Oh, you missed. Die, you terrifying things. Thank goodness. Mage's staff really kind of sucks. I don't know why the gauntlets are so much better. I mean, I guess it could be because Card's using it. No, see, it did the same damage. Just depends on the enemy, I guess. Next question. Why Cloud survived the fall from Sector 5 plate during the bombing mission? Because he landed on Eris's flowers, man. Do you have any idea how fluffy those flowers were? Like, without those flowers, nothing that we know would have happened. Well, I have 10 golden needles, so I can survive like a few more fights with those, but too many fights with those and I'm gonna be in deep trouble. Found a tent. Look at all these chests. Oh, this is probably gonna be like a mini boss. It's just a bunch of creepy looking were-tigers. These things creep me out, man. I don't like them. Who is Cloud's childhood friend? Zack, I guess. Also kinda Sephiroth. Also kinda Tifa. I don't know. Is that like a question? Like, are you asking me like a quiz, or are you asking me like who do I think it was? Because I don't know. I don't know Cloud's personal life, man. I only know everything that happens to him after his childhood. Who is the real enemy in Final Fantasy VII? Shinra, Sephiroth, or maybe Jenova? It's Jenova. Everything you see that happens is because of Jenova. Like I said, Sephiroth is legitimately Jenova, basically. Sephiroth wouldn't exist if Jenova hadn't hit the planet. Aegis Shield. I mean, legitimately everything that happens in Final Fantasy VII is because of Jenova. Even Shinra looking for the Promised Land is kind of because of Jenova, because if it weren't for Jenova, the Ancients wouldn't have had to really do anything. So, yeah. Shield that guards against petrification. That is the best thing I've ever heard. Thank you for that. Alright, so I guess Mike is using a Vorpal sword. That sounds cool. Never mind, it sucks. False alarm, people, it sucks. Christopher Yates asked, did you ever buy Warp? No, I didn't. Jacob B asked, do you plan on playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake? Yes. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. Yes, I do. I will. Even if it sucks, I'll still play it. Just to see how much it sucks. And I'll probably still enjoy it just because I get to see everyone in HD and then it'll be cool. It'll be cool on a surface level for like 10 minutes and then I'll be like, okay, is this game actually really good or am I just enjoying it because it's Final Fantasy VII? The Krima Project asked, you know that Kate Sith is Reeve? Yes, I do. And I don't think anything else here is a question that you asked. You were just talking about Kate Sith. I don't know how to say this guy's name. His name is the face that you make when you're dumbfounded or confused. But he asked, do you know how people look inside the code of a game? No, I don't really. I'm not too much into that. I don't know how it works. I know, like, wait, what did I just do? These gauntlets. This game is so weird with its freaking menuing. I know if it's a PC game, it's not that hard, like, to look into the code. But on console games, I don't know how people do it. I think they maybe emulate it with the PC and then look at the code. I think that's how it works. Pretty sure that's how they do it. But in terms of like a step-by-step, this is how you do it, I have no idea. I've never done it before. Other than I've read up on code of Final Fantasy VII, but that's after somebody else already found it. So, you know. What did I just get? I was talking and I didn't look at what I just got. Healing helm. Helmet with heal effect. So is that like the healing thingamadoohickey? I don't know, but it's not that great, so I might as well leave it out and I can try using it and see what happens. 800 gil. Alright, let's try this healing helm. If it heals one healing staff, I'll be freaking so excited. I will jump for joy. It does heal everyone. I was afraid it might only heal one. It looks like it does the same as healing staff. But I have 2 now, in case I want 2 people to heal. Which is actually kind of nice, to be honest. If I'm like really hurt, I could just do that. Oh my god, took like 2 freaking steps. Alright, Dicky Dangling, nice name, asks, have you played Final Fantasy Record Keeper at all? Personally, I've been enjoying it. As a mobile game, it's been able to hold my attention since it launched. As a Final Fantasy title, it's not too bad. Yeah, it was okay. I had a couple problems with it, but I did play it for a little bit, and I liked it. It's a good game. And they've done a lot with it since I played it. They've updated it a ton. And they continue to update it, so I mean, that's all you really want in a mobile game is for them to support it. Those look weird. I'm a little afraid to touch those. Don Ekman asked, you talked a lot about leveling and grinding, so what do you think makes it enjoyable or rewarding? You said in the past episode that you don't like it when enemies level up with you, I think. Why is that? It's one of the few things I enjoyed about Final Fantasy VIII. I can see like why you would like enemies to level up with you, but I hate it. And the reason I hate it is because the point of leveling up is so that you can kick the crap out of something. Like you run into something that is... Oh wait, is that a robot? Are you our masters? Oh, dang it! I wonder if I have to use the warp cube there. I bet you that's what I gotta do. Anyways, so yeah, the point of leveling up is like you see some enemy and you're like, oh, this enemy's too hard to beat, so then you go level up and then you're like, yeah, I beat that really hard enemy, I feel accomplished. But when the enemies level up with you, then you don't feel accomplished for leveling up because they just also get stronger. So it's like, and it's impossible to make a game where the enemies level up with you that is challenging, because unless you make it so challenging that everyone's going to hate it because there's no way to, you're going to have all these challenging enemies with no way to beat them. Now, but Final Fantasy VIII did it a little differently. Final Fantasy VIII, the enemies didn't necessarily like level up with you, their HP just increased. I think some other stats maybe a little bit, but they did it in an okay way to where it wasn't like ridiculous. So I'm not trying to poop on Final Fantasy VIII or anything, but in general that's annoying when it happens. I bet you anything I just gotta use the thing here. Dang it! Can't even look around. Holy crap, that's 3 chimeras. That's a little terrifying. They don't seem to do a lot of damage though. Zappity doo dah, zappity day. it's nice. Well, I don't know if it's nice, but I realize in this game, even if like you fight an elemental enemy and you use their element, it doesn't like heal them. At least, or maybe I just never done it before, but it seems like they don't heal. Also, I can't believe I didn't kill that one Chimera. I don't like that. Stop doing that. That hurts. For some reason, Mike takes like super damage from it. I've never seen Mike take more damage than the rest of the party. Look at that. He's killing Mike. Holy cow. Maybe that's like percentage damage or something. I don't know. That'd be weird though, since it's so little. And then your other question, Don, was what makes grinding enjoyable. I don't know. I've played a lot of grinding games in the past, and some of them are good and some of them aren't. It just kind of depends, I guess. Like, for example, I'm playing Warframe right now, and Warframe is just like nothing but a grind fest, but it's rewarding in that as you grind, you get stuff constantly, and you can build stuff that you want to build, and so it's rewarding enough, I guess. The only problem with that game is there's no like end boss to use everything that you've leveled up the entire game, you know, so that's kind of annoying. No, I don't have to use the warp cube here. What about here? I thought for sure. Where am I supposed to go then? So yeah, you know, it depends on the game and how grindy it is. Like, Destiny was just so grindy that I couldn't even bear it. And again, it didn't even matter because the enemies leveled up with you, so it's like, why even grind for stuff? There's barely any reason to. And everything was equalized in PvP for the most part. So you know, I don't know. They just really screwed up Destiny. Marcus Creel asked, "Hey, Death, have you played Shadow of Mordor? Plays kind of like God of War." Yes, actually, in fact, I almost have the platinum. You'll see that video soon of me getting the platinum in that game. Yeah, Shadows of Mordor is super fun. I really like Shadows of Mordor. Maybe I gotta give the cube to the guy, maybe? To the robot, you think? Alright, well, I think that was the last question. So, thanks for leaving questions. Appreciate it. Please leave more questions in the comments below. I'd love to answer them. Ah, crap. Mike is blind. He's blind. Blind goes away though, right? Yeah. Okay, maybe we gotta give the cube to the robot, which I will never get to because fights all day, every day. Every single second of every single day, just fights, fights, fights. So somebody commented and said that I was like halfway through the game. That's really surprising. I thought for sure I would beat Tiamat and then there'd be like a final boss and that'd be it. But maybe Tiamat's just really hard to get to or something. I don't know. I thought for sure I was near the end of the game, but it makes sense because I'm only level like 20. Makes sense that I wouldn't be at the end of the game yet. Zap. So we're pretty freaking tanky at this point. Like, nothing's really doing anything to us. As long as we're not turned to stone. We finally got a good team set up here. I am your master. Here, have this cube. No? What the frick am I supposed to do? Maybe I gotta use the bell? But I thought the bell just let me get in. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. I know I gotta get to the flying ship in the sky. And I know the entrance is in this place. And I know those tablets gotta have something to do with it. And I know I've done about just everything else I could possibly do with like everyone ever. So what gives? Bell. Really? What the heck am I supposed to do? Do I have to take those? There were 2 sets of stairs. I just figured they both went out. Maybe one of them goes up. That's probably what it is. Actually, now that I think about it. So I thought about possibly live streaming some of the episodes of this Let's Play. But I don't know about that. I kind of feel like I should keep it the same, like, I don't know, just consistent, because people like to, I know that a lot of people that watch this Let's Play like to watch it while they're doing something else, and so doing it live might be kind of distracting. So I don't know. Oh, enemy strikes first with 7 enemies. Thanks, game. Thanks for poisoning Mike too, really appreciate it. Bolt 3 to your face. Yeah, take that. Hopefully this kills the rest of them. There we go. We did it. We're heroes. Use Alright. To the stairs. 2 more fights every 3 steps. Oh goodness, that's a lot of vampires. Are vampires weak against fire? Is that a thing? Oh crap, they can gaze too? Oh, that's just paralyzed though. That's okay, I don't mind being paralyzed as much. Even though paralysis also really sucks. Why is Mike like suddenly taking tons of damage? Oh yeah, look at that damage. I think they're weak against fire. Also, is it me, or is that regen they have, like, absolutely useless? Like, they heal 9 every turn. Like, 9? Is that really gonna help you out, Vampire? To heal 9 when I'm dealing 170 damage? They just gave me 10 grand gold, or gil, too. That's pretty nice. Oh, yep, I just realized that this goes up and those go down. They look the same to me at first. My bad, guys. That was a stupid.